Hey everybody, this is David Bauders with Trade Hounds, and I'm here today with Rico Loza. Rico is a business development manager with City Electric. Welcome, Rico.
Thank you.
Great to spend time with you today.
You too.
So here we are at NECA 2025. Tell me, what are you looking for? What are you hearing here at NECA 25?
So NECA is a great organization for the union contractors. We are here to really truly work with looking at helping and establishing a new network with the vendors here, and also with companies like yourself to see what we could do to actually take a look at moving forward at City Electric.
So there's obviously a lot of change going on in the electrical industry right now.
Yes, sir.
One of the changes is about half of electricians are going to retire over the next 5 to 10 years.
Yes.
And it's more or less non-negotiable, right? People's knees and backs start to give out, and that's leading to kind of a massive wave of retirements. Let's talk a little bit about the next generation of electricians that are coming in, replacing all these people. Obviously, these are Gen Zers, generally speaking. These are folks who grew up with cell phones and in their hands all the time, mobile devices, social media. Talk about how important it is for distributors like City to really understand this new generation and connect and sell with them.
I think the biggest thing, and you're right, the labor pool is shrinking, and I think now we need to, with AI, with having access to different methods that are out there of procuring, we need to take a look and move forward to the next, again, working with the next generation. I think with City Electric, we are growing so fast that we need to really take a look at, how is it that, a new branch comes in, how we are able to go ahead and get all the information for that branch in that area, and really and truly help that branch kind of establish a footprint in the area. So with, again, with an aging population that's in the labor pool, we've got to find other means and methods to really and truly convey a message out there saying, here's where you can go, make it easier for you with the Gen Zers and stuff, to really kind of put everything to that. It's really and truly, what City Electric does best is connect the dots. And that's what we need to do. So, our team was established to go ahead and help the 600 plus locations in the US, but really and truly, we're kind of an umbrella for all the branches. And we need to also be able to go ahead and be able to get the information from a local branch to a larger contractor. And then we need to get the larger contractor information to a local branch.
Tell me a little bit more about connecting the dots. We know that so much of success in construction comes down to how effectively people coordinate, orchestrate, get work done, suppliers, distributors, contractors, laborers. Talk about connecting the dots and what that means for City Electric.
So really and truly, again, working with larger contractors that are out there, they have teams of individuals that are in place. They've got their engineers, they've got their designers, they've got their superintendents, they've got everybody down the line, project managers and estimators down the line. We need to be able to go ahead and answer every type of question that is coming from a large electrical contractor so that we can actually get that message back to the branch. Then when it goes back to the branch, then we're able to go ahead and go to the vendor, bring the team for the vendor to come in, work with the branch, and then we're able to go back and answer those questions for our contractors.
So in terms of the vendor side, you're trying to get cost supports from them, make sure that they're competitive. How much of a challenge is that today, getting engaging vendors on a big project?
City has some very promising partnerships that are in place. So I think for us, sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but at the same time, it's just really truly when we have all our ducks lined up in a row, and sometimes we have to use technology to have all that information, then we're able to go ahead and make the vendor's life a lot easier to make because right now, it really comes down to the contract to make the contractor. So basically for us, we're trying to come up with ways to really hit the easy button.
How many contractors do you guys support in your function?
A lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, again,
dozens or hundreds, or
we have dozens. So really and truly, but as City as a whole, we have thousands.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you think about the ability of contractors to efficiently get their work done, how good are they at planning? How much do their distributors sort of have to backstop them in terms of helping them deal with either unplanned events or just lack of planning generally?
So sometimes with the project planning and the design assist world, really and truly for us, it's just making sure that we are prepared with having an education of what the vendors are bringing forward to the table, And then that way we can go through that pool to bring it into the questions that are being asked.
Gotcha.
So that's typically how the day-to-day is running. It's just making sure, where do we go for this? And so that's what we need to put into place.
And what kind of interest are you seeing from contractors in terms of digital tools to help streamline workflow?
Every one of them has it. Every one of them will ask, here's the information, where can I get it? And so right now, I think for us, it's going to be extremely important to actually point and let them know where to go get it.
In terms of digital natives, what are you seeing different with the new generation of technicians and contractors in terms of what they expect from you as a supplier?
I mean, electrical is electrical, but but what we're seeing is that now with EV, with AI, with different other new verticals that are coming in, and we're looking at a much smaller pool of project managers, and they definitely are looking at that digital age to bring in to their planning. I mean, we start to see software they can get online now with AI. And blending that in, we're seeing a different way of looking at plans and structures in order to go ahead and put that building up, put the electricity into the building. So yeah, it's interesting to see in this day and age what we're seeing.
Interesting. So as you look forward toward 2026, what do you think some of the most important trends will be in terms of what your customers expect?
I think it's right now is actually basically right now taking care of the lead times. I think that one of the things that's important for us, because of the way that city operates, we're not stuck in this pool. We're able to go ahead and actually look at an ocean, a product that's out there to bring less lead times. If it's an item, let's say for instance, that needs to be that falls under a federal contract or a Defense Department contract, and we have to buy America. That's one of the challenges that we have faced in the beginning since I've worked at the city. And right now we're actually coming up with answers to say, this is where you need to go for this screw, this nut that is compliant, or this material or this wire that's got this special coating and it needs to be put into a tank or a data center. So that's what city, again, we're able to go ahead and...
How big of a deal is this Buy American requirement now in terms of the businesses you serve?
So, again, for my business, it's extremely important. So, I am in the prime space, in the prime world. And with that, one of the questions that we have with our team is basically we ask, is this Buy America? And sometimes with some of our customers, when they say it's not, we're actually surprised.
Okay.
So we see a lot of that, and it is put forward to be able, again, it's put forward, it's out there. Especially with my market in Washington D.C. in the federal space, you have 156 prime contractors that take care of 85% of the Defense Department contracts. So we take a look at it's extremely important to have somebody like yourself to help us get to that position. We're able to go ahead and get the information. But what's interesting is that also, I think on another note, our branch network, because we have those branches that support us, we need to make sure that they also know where to get material too for our customers.
Yeah, we're actually in a partnership with NEMA right now to start creating a central repository of product that meets those requirements.
Yes.
It's easy for our users on the Trade Hounds app to be able to search and have a marker that says, okay, this one's certified as made in America.
Yeah, and I look forward to that.
Yeah, I think it'll help the users and really streamline the decision-making process.
Sure will.
Well, great to spend time with you, Rico, and hope you have a great show here at NECA.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Thank you.